Now that we've been living in our 192 for about 6 weeks, I thought I'd give you a tour of what it's like for us to live in a 20-foot camper. So we'll come in, and then Frankie is in one of his many spots that he likes to hang out in, but we'll get to him and his spots in a minute. So before I even walk in, I'll show you the shoe area. Now, we added a basket because we didn't want our shoes to fly down while we're driving. This is just a small basket. It was from Bed Bath & Beyond. It was like $4. Definitely a great little fit in here and gives us a little extra room for our dog's leash, as well as there's a little hand broom in there. Now the area where you're supposed to hold the dog bowls, we're actually using that to hold our dog's long leash. That's like a 20-foot leash. So the bowls, I'll show you where they are. We keep them in the shower actually. So coming in, and you can see obviously the bed is up right now. But I'll start over here in my nightstand area. So we've got these fans from Old Polar. They're USB. I highly recommend them. I'll put a link below. And then we've swapped out on this side the USB port. The one that came with it when we first got it stopped working. So we got this one from eTrailer and it works really well. And then my closet side, oh, I should say, we've got these bags that are supposed to get rid of moisture. I mean, they work. We have them all over. Because obviously it's really humid some places we are. So my closet, I chose to hang shirts on the rack with hangers. Yes, the bottoms get a little wrinkly, but it's not a huge deal. What I do is just pull a top out and then put it in our bathroom when we shower, and then the humidity gets the wrinkles out. And then behind it, I have a lot of dresses that are stacked back there. They're rolled and folded. So I definitely make a lot of use of my closet, but I make sure that I have clothing that doesn't wrinkle easily. And then above my closet's where I put sunglasses, my purse, things like that, so they're easy to find and out of the way. And then coming to my husband's side, he also puts like his wallet and sunglasses up on top. And then he decided to do like a closet organizer, and that works really well for him. He just, actually right now it looks like he has nothing in there. He probably has a lot in the laundry, but that worked well for him. He doesn't really hang anything. And we've got some storage in the back too. So this is just like a little bit of his stuff. And then on his side, he also has a fan and then, you know, charging, things like that. So our little nightstands, what I did was I got these small baskets that fit in really well, and you can fit 2 of them. So we keep basically like our underwear and socks in there on both sides. And under the bed here is where we keep our water bottles. We've got LaCroix under there. We've got our hose for our central vac. There's other like little things that we just don't need very often, and we just store them under there. So, because it's not super convenient to get into the couch area. Here's our, I guess, kitchen area. So obviously we don't keep anything on the counter while we're driving, but this is generally what we keep on the counter, just a couple of our alcohol bottles, vinegar and oil, salt and pepper, anything that we need all the time. And I'll explain why in just a minute. So moving up, here is our kind of main kitchen cabinets. And we've got our plates. Down below, we've got our actual like real person plates. The Corel Unbreakable, I think it's called. But also on top of it, we stack our silicone bags, and then our mitts, just so it gives it a little bit extra protection. And small plates, bowls. We put a lot of our taller utensils, we just stack them in these racks that we put in here, and they work pretty well. I have another tongs that kind of holds them all in place. So that's what we've been doing. Granted, you'll see as I close this, I keep a bungee cord on here because we bungee the cabinets closed while we're driving for a good reason, because they've come open on us a few times. So a few things we did, we put in, this is just the peel and stick paper from Home Depot, and gave us a little backsplash. And then this is a 3M paper towel holder. I'll put links to everything down below. This is kind of our storage space for our aim and flame lighters while we're not driving. The garbage can we got, I really actually like this. It goes over the counter. It's collapsible. Right now it's open in the full mode, but you can collapse it so it's really flat. And it's worked out pretty well for us. Then coming here, the only magnetic part on this like whole coach is the microwave. So this is where we have our humidifier and temperature gauge. And then we have a couple little hooks on the side. I don't know what. I originally got them because I thought that the hood up here was metal. It is not. So they're just there kind of hanging out right now. And then moving back here. So we did get a very inexpensive little carpet. Oh, here comes Frank. I got in his spot. And I think this was $27 on Amazon. It's been great. We do have to clean it a lot. We just hose it down outside and let it dry in the sun. And then we do have the central vac, which we bought a hose for. So it's really easy to vacuum if we're hooked up to power. Now coming to our dinette area. So this is Frankie's other sleeping spot where he gets a little blanket on it, and that's where he sleeps most nights. He's going to get really mad when I go into that in just a second. I have to knock him out. So we'll do this side first. All right, I didn't want to try to open that one-handed. So in here we have our bug out bag for both myself and my husband, and our dog has his own bug out bag, his life jacket, and then in these clear cases we just have extra stuff. So like we have extra shampoo, we have dog shampoo, we have contact lenses. It's just a lot of like toiletry extras that we don't use all the time, but we have to go in here and get out when we need them. So we don't go into this side very often. And I should say, these are just shoe boxes from, I believe they are from the Container Store. They fit really well in this little spot, and we're able to put 3 high on here. So before we kick Frankie out of his spot, I'll do the top part of our dining area. So on the end, we just added these little command hooks for our keys, and you know, it's COVID, so our masks. And again, we bungee these closed, so we always keep one on here. This is kind of a hot mess, but it's an organized chaos, I promise. So this top blue basket is kind of all of our essentials. It's like bug spray, flashlights, anything that we need kind of often for going outside. Underneath is like our drone, our camera equipment, and things like that. This side is just kind of more stuff. Again, that gray bag is all cords. The basket is games and things like that, and up above is just like our extra. We have like pens, pencils, notebooks, stamps, envelopes, things like that in there. And then coming to this third one, this is Frankie's corner. So here's all of his treats, his rain jacket, his food, and everything that goes in there. This used to all be standing up straight yesterday, but then we drove, so apparently it got a little shifted as it happens. All right, Frankie boy, I think it's time for you to get down. Okay, so now we successfully moved Frankie to another bed, and this is our pantry, and it's kind of a crazy mess, and it is, but again, organized chaos. We kind of know where everything is. There are baskets below, same as that basket that was in the shoe area from Bed Bath & Beyond, and then another small blue basket. And then this is actually the bottom part of my husband's closet hanger, and we use that to transport alcohol and drinks. We have these cool little... They're actually from our produce company we used to order from. When they give you meat, they give them in these insulated bubble wrap things, but they're great for transporting alcohol so they don't break. So it's, like I said, it's chaotic and it's really annoying to get into every day, but I'll explain to you why we had to put our food down here in just a second. Okay, so coming to the pantry. First, I should tell you about our refrigerator issue that we had. So you can see this is dented. Well, it's dented because it's a perfect match there for that refrigerator. And when you're going down the road at 60 miles an hour and it opens and it crashes into it, it will bend it. And why was our refrigerator opening? Well, we don't have a handle here, as you can see, because it broke off. So now when we're driving, we duct tape the refrigerator closed. We did order a new handle, but it's not in stock and we don't know when we'll get it. So that's our temporary fix, is a command strip handle for opening and closing when we're not driving, and then when we're driving to duct tape it closed. All right, so going into this pantry then. So the reason why we don't keep food in here is the shelves are very thin and they bend and they can't hold a lot of things. So we had to adjust and put all of our food down below, as you saw, and then above we put things that are very light. So at the bottom we have like beach towels, a picnic blanket, a tablecloth, our kitchen rags, and then our cups, as you can see. Then on this level we've got our paper towel and toilet paper reserves. And then above is a snack. It's a little bit crazy messy, but that's our snack area with just like lightweight snacks, chips and stuff. So it doesn't really cause any issues for the wood there. But yeah, it's very thin paneling, and I'd be very careful of what you put in here, especially if you're driving down the road with heavy objects in the pantry. And our shower is sort of clean. So we added these 2 command hooks for adding towels just to dry in here. Obviously, if we're using the shower, they would come out, but just another space to put them. And then we've got another command hook here, and then one hiding under here. And we have the command, like, full set of products, basically. So this is the shampoo holder, and we have our body wash and things like that in there. And then the razor holder and the soap dish, which we have a nail brush in. I highly recommend a nail brush if you're going to be full-time living in an RV. And then my husband uses different shampoo, which doesn't fit, so we just keep those on the floor because they're a little bit heavier. But they don't really get in the way. It's not a huge deal. And then also in the bathroom, the sink here, there's a little counter space. It's fine for what we're doing. We use the command cups for toothbrush and toothpaste, and then I've got one for just kind of like all my everyday makeup-y stuff and chapstick and whatever else. And then above, that's where I kind of have more makeup and hair stuff. I don't drive with the tall things in there. I take them out, but everything that's like more that kind of fits within the actual box there can go while we're driving. That's fine. And then we've got, you know, all of our hair bands and stuff that we hang up over this. And we'll go in the closet here. You know, we don't use all of our space, which is awesome, but this is my area on top. It's basically like my hundreds of pairs of black yoga pants, my coat, and my toiletry kit. And then below we've got my husband's toiletry kit, and we've got our kind of medicine cabinet, which again is an organized mess. And then of course another one of these damp bags. And we got this dresser system, I guess you would call it, from the Container Store. It fits really well. Oh, there's another tablecloth on top of it. And we put our bags, just our little grocery bags and garbage bags, on the side to use it as a kind of stuff them in there. So this really works out well for us in the closet. It gives us a lot of space. I've got the top 2 drawers, and the second drawer my husband has the bottom 2 drawers, and it just works out really well for us. Then above, we've got these collapsible bins from the Container Store, and we have towels, clean towels in the right one, and the left one's like our hiking stuff, and then like our beach bags and things like that. And our laptop bag stores up here while we're not driving. While we're driving, it goes in the Jeep, but it has all 3 of our laptops, and that's just kind of where we put them out of the way. And these bins we do put down below on the toilet when we are driving, so they don't fall down. And down here, so on the left, that is just a water jug. When we're boondocking like we are right now, we fill it up, you know, with water and then use that to flush versus using our freshwater supply so we can have more for showers. And on the right, that is the dehumidifier. When you're hooked up to power, I highly suggest one. It definitely makes a difference, especially in the bathroom, pulling all that excess moisture out. And we did put a mat on the bathroom floor. I bought the cheapest one on purpose because I felt like just having this other carpet, like you always have to shake them out, so I wanted a really thin one that was easy to wash. And this is our hamper. Usually it actually hangs out in the shower, but right now it's here because our shower is a little bit wet since I just took a shower. So, all right, well, coming back through here. So this is our 192, and this is what it's like living in it for 6 weeks. We definitely enjoy it. The bed is obviously up. Behind the bed, there's the 2 little nightstand areas behind the closets, but nothing really great to show you there. It's just books and notebooks, and I think headphones are back there. But we're really enjoying our time in it, and we think that, I don't know, like we could be doing this for a couple years. It seems to go pretty well so far, and we're really enjoying being on the road and living the life of RV life. So yeah, if you have any questions about full-time traveling in a trailer or the 192 or anything you can think of, like somebody asked me specifically how you do yoga. when you're in a trailer, and I had to explain, like, you don't do it in the trailer, you do it out of the trailer. But any questions you have, we're happy to answer, and we'd love for you to subscribe and follow along on our adventures and campground reviews and more videos from the 192. All right, thank you.